Welcome back, Little Monkey fans. It's Carrie here. And today we're going way up to the treetop toy box for an awesome Playmobil review. We have 4 amazing sets from the City Action collection. Item 5528, our remote control police car with camera. Check this out. We're able to see where our vehicle is going. I just can't wait to see how this works. Item 5564, our SWAT police tactical command vehicle. I wonder how many characters we can fit inside of this one. And we can even put in batteries so we have lights and sounds. Item 5674, our tactical unit car. And finally, item 5689, our Takealong police station. Oh no, it looks like the criminal's breaking out of his cell. Well, let's get opening. And here's our tactical unit car, all 41 super cool pieces. I just love how rugged the vehicle looks. We've got a step up here on each side for our characters to get in. These doors do not pop open, so in order to get our characters out, our only option is to pop off the roof. You can see we have police on the top, as well as our lights, and these actually can pop out and can be changed out with one of the sets that do light up, so that's kind of cool. And then of course our back doors will pop open. And in back, our tactical unit stores some of their extra accessories. They have binoculars, a walkie-talkie, a camera to take some pictures, and 2 weapons. And I love how they can all be stored in this case. You can also see there are 2 more seats in the back of our vehicle. We could have a couple more tactical unit officers in here, or potentially you could even put some of the bad guys. You can see that each of the sides along with the back have some windows here, and there's no glass in them, so your characters could actually poke out their weapons here if they needed to. Inside the front of our tactical car is pretty plain. We have our steering wheel and some basic controls behind that, and then just 2 spaces in the front. And here's our 2 tactical unit officers that came with our set. They both have an identical uniform on with their bulletproof vest up top, side holster and handgun. And our brown-haired officer has a beret type tactical unit hat on with his intercom. And then our blonde-haired officer has a helmet and his visor will even flip up. Love that feature. This is Unit 41. We're on our way. Let's go, Frank. We've got a call. All right, let's get him. Let's go. And here is our SWAT Police Tactical Command Vehicle. This wicked cool set comes with a total of 69 pieces. We have our siren and lights, and you can change it to sound like a European vehicle or your traditional North American. I love that feature. This thing is super fierce looking. We have cameras on both sides of our tactical unit command center, and these can swivel around. So we can move them in a whole bunch of different directions. We have this reflective type glass here, so nobody would be able to see in, but any tactical unit officers from the inside could see out. And it looks the same on both sides. And in order to pop out our driver, we lift up the front, and out he comes. He's very well protected. We have our tactical unit bulletproof vest on top, great big visor on the helmet, which will pop off, and you can see that this particular character has also a face cover. We have our side holster that can hold a handgun, and then we just have some cargo pants on the bottom. Up in the front, you can see we have a bunch of different controls. We have a computer screen or monitor, and then we have 2 spaces for tactical unit characters up front. And then we can close it back up again. I like how the front glass is tinted a little bit blue as well, so it protects the identity of the characters on the inside just a little bit. We have an access hatch on the top of our tactical unit command center. I'm sure that's so the characters could get in and out or up to the roof of the vehicle as needed. And so that'll just open and close. And around back, it's absolutely awesome. This back panel will drop down to reveal some stairs for our entire tactical unit command team to come out or to head on in. I love that. And then to access the back command center, we just pop off the roof. So you can see we have 3 main seats in the back. We have one here with a fantastic computer center. And we have 2 more in the back side. And if we turn it around, you can see that they have screens to monitor information as well. I love that so many of the characters back here have monitoring equipment. I guess that's what makes it the command center. We have some additional weapon storage right here. And then we have this flat panel part here where we can store the extra chest of accessories. So inside we have a baton, a camera, a flashlight, 2 walkie-talkies, a single handgun, and a headlamp for our characters to wear. And all of that just stores right back up into this container and then can be put back into storage in the back of our tactical command center. And there's our SWAT Police Tactical Command Vehicle. And here is our super awesome remote controlled police car with camera. I just love this set. It is so fantastic. It has a total of 105 pieces, and it even comes with the remote control unit itself. So we have our main remote control unit, and then we have this monitor that slides on up to see what our tactical unit camera can actually see. It is fantastic. We'll show you how that works in just a minute. We have very rugged wheels on our RC police car, and because it's remote controlled and it's a very sensitive unit, you have to be very careful not to actually use your hands to move the vehicle. You do need to use the remote control, or you can damage how the vehicle is going to move with the remote control unit. So you want to make sure that you always just use it with the remote control. Up front we have some great big lights. We even have more up top here, along with our police lights that don't actually light up. But the front hood will pop open so you can check out the engine inside. That's kind of cool. We have our police wording all around the vehicle, and then we have some fantastic storage around back. We have 2 police storage crates with a ton of accessories inside. The first container has a traffic control sign, and then we have 2 weapons. We have a small handgun and a larger gun. In our second container, we have a GPS unit, some binoculars, a flashlight, and then we have a police laptop. Both of those just store nicely in the back. And then we even have a flip-up compartment here that has some pylons inside. And the set came with 3 of them. So the officers could use those pylons to divert traffic when they needed to. And then up front, to get our character out, we pop off the front windshield that doesn't actually have any glass in it. You can see this is where we store our camera. This unit can actually pop out, and to turn it on, we just push and hold the bottom button until the light turns on. And the cool part is, in order to preserve batteries, this camera will automatically shut off after 15 minutes. So if you didn't want to have your camera loaded inside of your vehicle, there is actually a bottom plate that can snap in here, so a regular character could sit in here as well. So there is spaces for 2 characters. And inside our vehicle, you can see that we have an additional walkie-talkie that sits in the center console. And here's our police officer that came with our set. He has on a bulletproof vest, a beret-style hat, and he has a side holster with his handgun. So to use our camera, turn it on, place it inside our police vehicle, snap on the roof to hold it in place along with our character, and then we need to turn on our remote control operator. So we have our main operator around back here. It kind of looks like a wheel on the bottom part, but that's not actually how you control it. That's just part of the piece that you hold on to. That's why Playmobil has made this attachment for the monitor to just slide up over top. These are the 2 main controls. So we have our directions, so side to side or forward and backward here. And then our center is just our on-off switch. And this remote control unit can actually be used with quite a few of the Playmobil cars itself. So you could use it for the bus, a bunch of the other police vehicles. It's pretty universal, which is pretty awesome. And then we have our monitor. So we need to make sure that this is turned on as well. There's a switch in the front. So we have our tactical unit car here. And then I'm going to turn around our remote controlled police car with camera so you can see what our character and our camera sees while they're driving up to our tactical unit. So you can see that our remote control car sees our tactical unit. And as it drives forward, the camera is capturing everything it sees. It's a little bit grainy through our camera, but the monitor itself is actually pretty clear. So as you're zooming around with this, playing with it, you could get it into dark spaces, small spaces that you normally couldn't fit into, but the vehicle can, and you can see clearly where your vehicle's headed. And there is our amazing remote control police car with camera. Beep, beep. And finally, we have our Takealong police station. This is a terrific set, and it is very compact, and all of the accessories will store inside, which is cool. We have our carry handle on top, and you can see that everything just folds up. So it is super easy to store everything and to take it wherever you want to play with. On the outside, we have some great stickers here that look like the outside of the building, an alarm, our front doors, and then on top, we even have a helipad. So our characters can head in and out our front door, but in order to set up our Takealong police station, we need to spin it around, unlock both sides, and drop down our floor. And here it is, all set up, all 69 cool pieces. First, let's start by our main entrance. Looks like we have a poster board of a bunch of different criminals that our police officers are looking for, and it looks like some rewards are being offered for the information regarding some of these. And then we have our front desk officer. He has on a fully black uniform. Check out that gun accessory he has. It even has a scope on the top. And he also has a side holster with a handgun. And here's the front desk. We have an alarm up top. We have our computer, and this can move around wherever you'd like, an intercom, and then a walkie-talkie accessory. And then directly behind our officer, it looks like our main command center. We have a chair accessory, a phone, our microphone, an additional walkie-talkie accessory, and then you can see our screen and a whole bunch of buttons that our characters can use. And finally, we have our jail cell. So you can see we have accessory clips for our keys and maybe another one over here. We've got our back alarm system here. Again, this doesn't light up, but it does look a little bit see-through like a real alarm. And then, of course, we have our jail cell with our criminal. We can pop open the lock and open it up to let out our prisoner. And here he is. He's looking pretty fierce with those sunglasses on. He's got a bit of facial hair, and he's still wearing handcuffs. Maybe he was just recently arrested and they haven't taken those off of him yet. But the jail cell is cool. We have a single bed inside that our prisoner can sleep on. And that's about it inside of our cell. But the awesome thing is these sidebars can actually be pushed out so you can pretend like our prisoner is breaking free. So these can just swing open or you completely pop it out. I love that feature. And here comes our final accessory for our Takealong police station. We have a second officer and a motorbike. And here's our police officer. He's got on a white helmet, some sunglasses. He, of course, has his side holster and a handgun. And check out his cool motorbike. We can push down the kickstand to help the bike stand on its own when the character's not driving it. The cool part is that you can actually steer it. It's not stationary. We have our police traffic sign that can attach into the back of his cargo, his police light around back, and then he has 2 cargo units. And so those lids will come off and there is some additional storage. The unfortunate thing is that his gun can fit in here, but a walkie-talkie actually won't fit, which is too bad. And there's our Takealong police station. All right, finally I'm free. Now to get past the front guard. Oh no, our prisoner's getting away. And here's our Playmobil City Action Police Collection. Little Monkey fans, do you remember what letter of the alphabet was on our prisoner's t-shirt?
Thanks for watching. To join all the fun up in our treetop, please subscribe to Little Monkey Media's channel. Don't forget, if you like our video, please share it and click like. We go bananas!